Donald Trump says unless he wins, all of his efforts will be wasted. Do you feel the same way, or do you feel like already you've had an interim achievement?
We started this campaign, as you well know, at like 3% in the polls. We are now ahead in New Hampshire. I think we're closing the gap in Iowa. I think we have a good chance to win both those states. I think we have a good chance to win this election. And I think the reason that we are going to win is that people are sick and tired of status quo politics and economics. They want a president who has the guts to stand up to the billionaire class and start representing working families.
When you were at the State of the Union, did you think that might be maybe up there?
Actually, the thought did cross my mind, honestly. It did. And, you know, it's a very humbling experience, feeling. But, you know, we're running hard to win. We think we have a good chance in Iowa and New Hampshire. And we think we have a good chance to pull off what will amount to, I think you will agree, one of the great political upsets in modern history.
Did you just think about it and that's it, or did you start making plans?
Yeah, well, I was jotting down my inaugural speech. I'm like, oh, no, not quite. It's a long way to go before we talk about an inaugural speech, before we talk State of the Union speeches. Yeah.
You have suggested you are the more electable Democrat in a general election. What is it about you, Bernie Sanders, that makes you more electable?
I think we have an appeal to young people, to working class Republicans, to Democrats, obviously, to independents. I think what we are seeing in the Sanders campaign is a great deal of energy and excitement. It will translate into a large voter turnout. Large voter turnout not only means winning the presidency, it means recapturing the Senate, doing well in the House, winning governor's seats all over the country.
There's a perception that you have a weakness on foreign affairs. Is that something you need to improve as a skill to be president, or are people just misinformed about it?
Well, you know, I don't think I have a weakness on foreign affairs. Is it true that Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State for 4 years? Yes, of course. Does that give her a great deal of experience in foreign affairs? Obviously, it does. But it's not just experience. It is judgment. I voted against, not only did I vote against the war in Iraq, I helped lead the opposition to that war. Hillary Clinton voted for that war, one of the worst foreign policy blunders in the modern history of the United States. So you know what? Judgment counts when you're talking about foreign affairs.